So now, the House of Horrors are now arguing about ice. I know you lied. When you can literally get 2 ice trays at the dollar store for $1. 2 ice trays for $1 to hold your water. 2 ice trays for $1 to hold your water. These are adults that we're talking about. You're idiots. Friends, welcome back to my channel. Sassy. I'm here for another recap of Inmate to Roommate. And what I have decided watching this show is, Ron Murphy, I'm going to need for you to contact this show. If this isn't an episode of American Horror Story, I don't know what is. Ryan, I'm going to need for you to contact these folks because, baby, these are adults acting like children. Let's get into it. Let's talk about Tiffany, Quinn, and what's her name, y'all? Ariel. Ariel's out of prison. Okay. She's happy. She said that she can go to the bathroom when she want to. She can go get something to eat when she want to. She can go to the store when she want to. Tiffany is so hugging. Oh my God, I miss you. So we know Tiffany is going to have Ariel stay with her fresh out of prison. And we know that her homegirl slash roommate slash best friend, Quinn, she ain't down with it. Because she's saying, who is this girl? We don't know this girl. This girl went to prison for fraud. Stealing credit cards information. But see, Ariel said that, look, she's not happy in what she was doing, but she got caught up. She needed her hair done, her nails done, her eyelashes done. She needed new shoes, new clothes. And she didn't have the money, so what she did was hack into people's account and took the money. My God, today. Well, she got caught. She did prison time, and now she's out. Now, while they're in the car going to Tiffany's house, Tiffany is like, all right, well, have you talked to your mom? Oh, yeah, Lord, let me call her. So Ariel is calling her mom. Her mom is like, what is happening? I thought you was going to come and stay with me. We was waiting for you to get on the bus to, where did they say, Savannah? Oh, we ain't seen none of you. What's going on? And so here is Ariel on the phone talking about, oh, I'm going to stay with Tiffany. First of all, she didn't tell her mom that she was staying with Tiffany. Second of all, she lied about the bus trip. Didn't tell Tiffany none of this, and she didn't tell her mom any of this. And here's Quinn. See, I told you. She ain't even been out an hour, and she already lied. I'm telling you, this girl's not right. That's what Quinn is saying. And so Tiffany is looking at her, and Tiffany's like, now wait a minute. Your mom didn't know that you were staying with me? And then there was a whole bus situation? What's going on? I mean, that's not sitting well in my spirit. I mean, again, you haven't even been out a good hour, and you're already telling mistruths. So here is Ariel. Ariel's like, girl, don't even worry about it. I'm good. We good, okay? All right? She didn't even want to bother telling her mom this stuff. Her mom don't need to know all this. So Quinn is in the background saying, I told you, something ain't right here. Something ain't right. And so, of course, Ariel's like, girl, shut your mouth. You don't know me like that. Shut your mouth. Quinn was like, shut it for me. Won't start none, won't be none static, but I'm going to start it, so it's going to be some static. Come back here and shut my mouth. See, I'm in the back seat. I can slap you all day. So here is Tiffany was like, y'all shut up. Okay? Shut up. And Tiffany was like, listen, you know, Quinn, she's very protective. I'm a grown woman. I can fight my own fights. Well, Tiffany, honey, for me, from my perspective, she already done told 2 lies in 5 minutes. And you got her up in your car. So, again, Ariel and Quinn got words. Some ain't right, y'all. Some ain't right. But, anyway, let's move on. DQ. I'm going to need for you to grow up. Okay? I'm going to need for you to grow all the way up. Now, DQ, he done missed out on his job interview because he didn't show up. He was an hour late. So the man said, no, you can't work for me. You don't show up on time for an interview. You ain't going to show up on time for work. Take your feet to the street. You ain't getting the job. So DQ, Dr. Henry, is having them some fruit. They're talking. And then we see a female. I think her name was Miss LaWanda. She looked like a lovely woman. Her son Jamal is also in prison. And him and DQ are homeboys, like they tight. Now, DQ just got out of prison. He a felon. Jamal is about to get out of prison. He's a felon. They cannot have any interaction with each other. State maintained. Again, no interaction with each other. State maintained. If you get caught with each other breaking these rules, there is a chance that you will go back to prison. Well, DQ don't care about none of that. He don't care about his freedom. He don't care about none of that. Because he said that Jamal, his homeboy, his brother, his road dog, and guess what? When he gets out, he will meet up with him. This is what I'm talking about. DQ, grow up. Now, Jamal's mother, Miss LaWanda, even said out her mouth that she realizes that they're close and best friends and homeboys. But guess what? She don't even want them to meet up because she knows that if they meet up, there's a chance that one of them or both of them will go back to prison. And we don't want that. She's even saying it. Dr. Henry says, look, you can't do that. Why would you sacrifice your freedom over him? You're not thinking about your freedom. You're thinking about doing something that you have no business in doing. DQ wasn't listening to none of it. DQ said, man, bump this. If I want to see him, I will see him. If I want to see him, I will see him. That's my homeboy. If the roles were reversed, he would do the same thing. And Miss LaWanda said, it's not that easy. You have to abide by the rules. So then they was talking about a job. And here is DQ. DQ come talk about, well, you know, I really don't want to work for somebody else. I'm trying to be my own boss. I'm not good with authority. Doing what, DQ? Doing what? What kind of entrepreneurship you trying to get into when you can't even abide by the rules? You're going to try to work for yourself doing what? Oh, that's right. I'll wait. Even Miss LaWanda said, DQ, you can't start like that out of the gate. You're going to have to find a job. Again, what's the old saying? It may not be the job you want, but it's damn sure the job you need. Y'all know what I'm saying. So, Miss LaWanda leaves. Now, they done had this whole conversation about Jamal and meeting up with Jamal and how that's not a good idea because you don't supposed to. So, DQ is livid. He's upset. Not at Miss LaWanda, but he's upset at Dr. Henry. Because Dr. Henry is trying to tell him, you can't do that. You are sacrificing your freedom. You will get in trouble. But DQ, nah. DQ says, listen, he's off base. He can't be telling me what to do. So DQ said, I'm going to see Jamal. Point blank period. I'm going to see him. If I want to see him, I'm going to see him. And I'm going to bring him over here. Just cocky. And so Dr. Henry said, oh, no, you ain't. Okay? You will get in trouble. He said it over and over again. And so DQ says, well, what if I bring him over here? What are you going to do? And so Dr. Henry says, well, if I have to, I'll call the cops. That's what I'm supposed to do. And so DQ was like, what? And so DQ had the nerve to say this. Of course he's going to call the cops. It's because I'm black and he's white, and that's what they do to us. DQ. You sitting on national television making a fool out yourself. A complete fool. How is it Dr. Henry's fault? You are putting him in that position. It's clearly stated in the rules and regulations of your parole that you cannot be around another felon. Especially a felon if you two got in trouble together, because that's what it made it seem like from Miss LaWanda. Miss LaWanda, Jamal's own mother, don't want y'all hooking up together. What does that tell you? And that's a black woman. And her son. But you gonna pull that card? Oh no, DQ, you all the way wrong. But see, this was the moment when Dr. Henry said you could take your feet to the street, you could go. But Dr. Henry, trying to reason with DQ immature ways, DQ says, oh, so you're going to call the cops? And so Dr. Henry said, I didn't say I would, but don't put me in that position. And so DQ said, man, I ain't trying to hear it. And Dr. Henry said, well, you're going to get yourself in trouble. And so DQ said, I ain't trying to hear it. Then he knocks over the vase that has flowers in it. That will have been the last thing he knocked over in my house. That's my house. And Dr. Henry should have said, you got to go. That's it. You have to go. Not only are you disrespecting me, you're disrespecting my flowers that I got down there at the good old Kroger. I paid $3.99 for them flowers. So DQ walks off, and he's over on the sidewalk talking about, I ain't trying to get in trouble. I ain't trying to get in trouble. All this talking, all Billy bad butt. Meanwhile, you are in this man's house who done set up an interview for you that you didn't even show up for on time. Let you live in his hoarder home. And now you're going to disrespect him like that because you're childish and immature and you don't want to follow the rules? I don't understand. Talk about, I'm going to stay at my uncle. I'm going to stay at my uncle's house. I'll probably go get drunk. I'll probably go to a bar. I'll probably go to the club. Excuse me, DQ, why didn't you stay with your uncle to begin with? Why didn't you stay with your uncle to begin with if that was an option? DQ has to grow up. And if I was Dr. Henry, he would get up out my house. And that's just period on blank, okay? Especially if you come in there and you cutting the shine, you owe me an apology. And some flowers. Child, let's move on. Child, let's talk about the next couple. Child, I can't remember the girl's name. I ain't even right. Is her name Sandra? Y'all know the girl that's, her boyfriend let the homeboy stay in and the homeboy got arrested at the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. What's his name, y'all? His name Nick. Child, anyway, child. I'm just going to call him Chick-fil-A dude because I done forgot his name. So we got Chick-fil-A dude, and I think her name's Sandra. I may be wrong, honey. So they've been spending a lot of time together. Her boyfriend working, and so they be running errands, and so they're talking, and she was like, you know, I sure am hungry. I am hungry. He was like, let's go on over to this good old Chick-fil-A, child. The same Chick-fil-A that he got arrested in because he done passed out in the good old drive-thru trying to get 30-piece nuggets. Side note, I'm not a big Chick-fil-A girl. I'm not a big thing. I don't like chicken sandwiches. I don't eat nothing like that. So I do like nuggets, but I don't really care for their nuggets. I like their waffle fries. But no, I'm not a Chick-fil-A girl. I can go without it, child. But anyway, so he's talking about how when he got arrested, he went through Chick-fil-A, got his 30-piece nuggets. He was on heroin, I think fentanyl. He had taken a Xanax, child, and they had messed up his order. Instead of them giving him a Sprite, they gave him a water. Now, instead of him taking that good old water and say, "Ooh, this is refreshing," he decided to go back through the drive-thru. And honey, God said, "I got you now, buddy." And he done passed out. So the cops come knocking on the door and said, "Are you okay?" Honey, he was passed slam out. He had drugs on him and heroin and took him to jail. He says that he has overdosed so many times. How many times, y'all? Over 20? And he said that paramedics have told him, "Dude, you shouldn't even be alive. You should be gone." I mean, I can't imagine having that life. I can't imagine. Just, And he said going to prison initially saved his life. You know, it was just something that happened and needed to happen, and here we are. And honey, him and Sandra, or whatever her name is, went to that drive-thru, honey, and got that 30-piece. He said, "This is going to be the best nuggets I've ever had." Good for him, okay? But he needs to get his mind right, because he talk about he want to get a car. With what? You don't have a job. How you going to put gas in it? You got to have insurance. You got to keep it maintained. There's car maintenance. What are you talking about? There's tags. There's inspections. What are you talking about? You want to get a car 2-3 days out of prison. And he said that he want a Lexus. And so homegirl is like, what? No. You may want to get a Lexus, but see, what you need to get is an escort. See, that's what you need to get. You need a Pinto. See, that's what you need, honey. You can't be walking around here, "Oh, Lexus." I don't even have a Lexus. You need a car that will get you from A, B, and C. A reliable, cheap car, honey, a little Ford Ranger. People on this show blow my mind. So, anyway, next week we see the preview. Honey, he done got him a vehicle. Let's move on. Last and certainly least, again, Ryan Murphy. I'm going to need for you to do an episode of American Horror Story, and I need it to center around Bill, Sharna, and Mark. Honey, have y'all ever? So we have Sharna fussing, sweeping, cleaning. She mad at Bill because Bill done went and got the ice maker from the basement and made him some ice. Because he says that Sharna told him he's not allowed to have ice. Now Sharna says that the refrigerator don't have an ice machine. And she said they don't have ice like that. So, since Bill wanted ice, she went and bought an expensive ice machine. I told y'all them hard bangs, that Aquanet that went to a brain, because, what's this, y'all? What's this called? It's called an ice tray. 50 cents. 2 for $1 at Dollar General. Not even lying. Sometimes you can get 5 for $1. But she went on Amazon or wherever she went and got an ice machine. She said she don't like the taste of the city water. Oh, really? Okay. Well, you could go to Walmart and get them big jugs of water for 96 cents. You sure can. 96 fussing about that. Then she started fussing about he left a soda can in the trash can instead of taking it put it in a recycle can. So then she takes that soda can and sets it in front of his door for a reminder. Then she talks to her smush face husband Mark, and they're going over the stuff they done bought this 50-something-year-old man. 50-something-year-old man. Shoes, shirts, pants, soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, toiletries, socks, underwear. You buy this 50-something-year-old man all this stuff. $2,000. Do they have children? Don't they have children? Maybe I'm wrong about that. You done went to the good old Burlington Coat Factory. And then Mark was like, wait a minute, you bought him shoes? I bought him shoes. Bill just out here playing both of you because you're foolish. Y'all ask, where's Bill? Oh, Bill is outside enjoying his ice. A delicious beverage. Chilling. He done got him some food. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. Meanwhile, he still ain't working. But I'll get to that in a minute. And then he done made friends with the neighbor. Oh, yes, he did. She's like, hey. Like in Friday. Hey. And so they're talking back and forth. And he said, listen, I can't have meat in my house. So I take my meat over to the neighbors. And she cook it up for me. Honey, the neighbor done cooked him up some chicken. I said, oh my God, not the neighbor. Hey. And so Bill said, ain't he worried about it? See, I'm always 2 steps ahead. So here is Hardbang Sharna. Sharna says that she is shocked that Bill, a man who is in prison for 18 years, that just got out, whole inmate out here. She is shocked that he don't follow the rules, that he's being rebellious. She's shocked by that. A man you didn't even know. A man that y'all just communicated with letters. A man, again, you didn't know, and you brought this man into your house. But you're more worried about his girlfriend. Now see, you out here spending. Why don't the girlfriend buy him stuff and send it? Why don't the girlfriend make him a care package and send it? See, you're saying the wrong thing, Shauna, because it would be a cold day before I buy a grown man some socks, shoes, pants, shirt from the good old Burlington that ain't kin to me. He's not a child. He's a grown man who needs to stand on his feet. So instead of you griping about it, kick him out. So she's fussing. She says, Mark, can you take the ice maker downstairs and hide it so Bill can't find it? Hardbangs. Find it. Hide it, please. He is not gonna have any ice today. He's gonna have to wait till tomorrow for ice. Hardbang's mad. That's not very Christian. I believe there's a scripture in the Bible that says, thou shalt have ice. And I'll tell you what another scripture in the Bible said, thou shalt have toilet paper. Because see, apparently inside this horror house, you can't have toilet paper. I mean, you can, but you can only have 1 piece per session. Child, they got bulk of toilet paper. And we know Bill, he uses a lot of toilet paper because he uses it for what you're supposed to use it for, but he also used it for a napkin, wipe his hands, wipe his mouth when he has to eat in the bathroom. See, that's what he's using the toilet paper for, because he says that you said that he can't have paper towels and napkins. And the way you're acting, I believe it. So he's using y'all's good old bulk-sized toilet paper. And so Mark said, I don't know why he's using so much toilet paper. He goes through a roll a day. I mean, he does eat a lot of meat. So I guess that is why he uses a lot of toilet paper. Oh! Whew. There's something wrong with them, y'all. So they keep a ledger of the toilet paper. So here is Bill. Got stacks of toilet paper behind him, and he's talking about, look, I got the toilet paper, I got the toilet paper, this is ridiculous, there's something wrong with him, this is ridiculous. The called in the producers, honey, he's been there 20-some days, they've been fussing, fighting, beefing. He says that it is horrible in here, what's going on. He says he don't know how long I can take it. Leave! Tell your girlfriend to send some money. I mean, I know some people are like, well, Sass, it's not that easy. You know, they don't have no money, no job, and, you know, what are they supposed to do? You went there. You went there. You get a job. You save up money so you can get up out of there. But see, all the participants we done seen ain't trying to work. See, in order for you to leave out of this horror house, it will mean you will have to get a job. Bottom line. Then quit griping. You're sitting there talking and complaining about the rules, but that's where you lay your head. Get a job and get out, or tell your girlfriend to send you some money. Oh, that's right. You wanted the girlfriend to live with you. I tell you, what's between the ears? Wind. Everybody in that house just lowered the inside of the jaw. I just can't believe this. That's it, y'all. I have never seen such. It's like to the point of this ain't even believable. Is this believable to y'all? They really act like this? Child, I guess. What y'all think about the episode? It was alright. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.